Great music for Lagos.
102.3 Max F.
Every morning's in the house. Lagos City, what's up? What's good, man? It's great to have you in the building with us.
Yeah, it's great to be here. It's great to be here.
Man.
They
Do you
call
know
me a
how
face in
rich?
the building.
Do you know how rich you have to be for you to add money
to your name?
To add it with your full chest to
Yeah, but
money.
funny enough, it was the name for my IG page even before I got rich.
Oh, so it was like a prophecy.
Yeah. That's how I wrote. That's how my music
At this
is.
point, I'm moving from Sarah to Sarah. Who down one head to Sarah money?
It wasn't me money. You know,
Sarah money, Sarah
if it
funds.
means wealth. Yes, and wealth is ambiguous. So if wealth is
Oh,
ambiguous. So I
if it
said,
means well.
yes, I said instead of me just be wealth, let it be money.
Money.
Yeah, so if it money is like it's the same thing.
Well.
I feel.
In fact, I'm changing my name to Ife.
Yeah, it's interesting. We're just having a conversation about one of our member of staff here, who said we should start calling him Baby Kubana. And
Okay.
and we're just talking about how that's a form of him prophesying.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
now that you mentioned that, you already you was bearing that name before
Yes,
it became
yes,
popular. I'm like, oh, so you knew, you
Yes,
prophesied before time.
Yeah.
Of course,
As an artist, my name is Efe. That's
Your-
Efe. Yeah,
yeah.
that's my official name.
Uh-huh.
I used to use Efe _Izima for, but it was too long over time. So I decided to make it simple and I looked for something that would stick. Efe money.
Okay.
Then I went, I became rich and famous, and so people started saying, okay, since I'm Efe and I want the money, so it actually makes sense.
Put
to
it
say
together.
Efe money.
Ife money.
Yeah, but if you're searching for my songs on socials and
It's just Efe.
yes, it's just
Efe.
Efe. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Though, man. How you been, man? Like, cause when you have that much money, you tend to
You discuss.
exactly. That's what I'm looking for. So what you been up to though?
Yeah, I've not really been scarce. I've just been focused on my grind.
Hmm.
I think the only reason why people assume I'm scarce is because I became popular off a reality show, which makes you naturally you're supposed to be out there.
Yeah.
But as a music artist, you don't necessarily need to be out there
Hmm.
2/7. You just drop your project, you push, and that's just the space.
Hmm.
And I always see myself as a music artist, and so that's how I've always operated, even way before the whole reality
whole
stuff.
thing.
Yeah.
Which actually makes sense. You just dropped a new EP.
Yes, that's why I'm outside right now.
Yes, you're outside. That's the main.
Against all odds is the EP.
Yes, against all odds. And you featured the actual track on the EP, Against All Odds.
Yes,
Featured a
yes.
gospel artist.
Yes, Victor Thompson, an amazing singer.
Why? Tell us why.
My beginning and my end is God and God. So everything I do, I always reference to Him. And this EP is an inspirational EP. I knew that I'm a Christian and I'm in a secular country, so I don't have to just send my message to just one side. That's why I did not do so much gospel tracks. I just try to make it know that you can relate with your God
Yeah.
from this EP. But Against All Odds, the first track is my own song. I did it for me to express myself. So putting a gospel artist is just a way of showing, okay, this is who I am. And I told him to just say what I want him to say in a better way, singing it.
Yeah.
But he didn't feel anyhow when you approached him, because I remember when what's the name of this girl, Tasha Cobbs, featured Nicki Minaj on a track. People literally dragged her so I know that gospel artists they try not to have collaborations with secular artists. He didn't feel that way when you
No, because when I sent him what I had already done on the song, he got the message, and there was nothing.
He just kidding, he kidding automatically.
Yeah, he kidding. There was no double. I sent it because it's based on ABJ. I sent it to him today. He sent it to me maybe 2 days later, and there was no correction because he knew what I was driving at. I don't think as a gospel artist it stops you from expressing how you truly feel about your situation. Yeah. And so the idea is I've expressed how I feel. Then he is helping me say thank God regardless of every situation. Against all odds, you brought me this far. That's just
That's it right there. And interestingly, let's chip this in because I feel like we need to expand our minds, sometimes.
Yeah.
Either we like it or not, every single human being is a gospel artist.
Of course.
Because, you're going through life and God is giving you lessons and a whole lot of things that he feels like you need to share this message with someone. And then that way, get to inspire someone, raise someone, motivate someone, remind someone about God. So even see all the secular artists in the world, all of them the gospel artists, one by one. Kanye West is a gospel artist. This is M.I. Vector, all of you. So you see, I feel like we gotta just drop that issue of gospel artists cannot collaborate with secular artists at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Man,
for sure.
Man, but the title of that EP, Against All Odds, a lot of people will say, that probably will hold a whole lot of meaning, to you. Because, you know what I mean?
He embodies everything about it as a person. Because from where I'm coming from to where I am now, it's been against all odds, serious odds.
Word.
Literally, those who knew me from Jos as an artist, they never knew I'll get this big. Some did, but most people, there was so many Yimo. So what happened was the process was I became successful in just one of the two biggest artists. Shout out to our Chadas, he's late now. We had that same, if it's not Ife, it's our Chadas you are booking for an event. So there was just healthy competition there. So when we got to the peak of it, like, it don't finish for just waiting remain. We used to headline shows. Anytime you're bringing in MI, Basket Mouth, Ice, we were the local headliners. So we expanded to ABJ and KD, Kaduna. So that was just the space. I was like, oh boy, it's time for Lagos. So we actually moved to Lagos at similar times.
To conquer new grounds.
Yeah, new grounds. And I came here, Lagos turned me to full-time upcoming artist. Yeah. So in the course of the journey, I knew that Lagos is a different ballgame. Sometimes you don't approach stuff in one way. So when I saw the opportunity of Big Brother, and I just took it.
But sometimes, do you think that going for Big Brother in a way affected the way people perceived your music?
Definitely, not just me. I was actually analyzing it as an artist. The platform, it gives a perception. People are not really interested in the music. You just want to see you compete and show lifestyle and all that. But I'm not using it as an excuse for my own situation. It's just what I've observed. Because shout out to Avala. I was listening to her song last night.
Avala is really good. She's come on the show,
insane.
Yeah, no more. I'm
really
like,
good.
waiting this song. This girl, they kill down.
I heard that song, Sarah, and I was like, this is insane. This is a
good
bad jam.
So I think that should state my claim as to and other people that have maybe ended up leaving the scene of music and because of the pressure and all that. It's just that me, I get coconut head. I know the hear word. You understand? I've loved music. I know what I'm doing. So
it's funny how if a set he won Artist, Laycon set also won Artist. Have you and Laycon ever met before to even talk about? You know what? Both of us have almost the same history.
So let's
Big
do something.
Brother,
Let's cook something together.
Rapping.
Funny enough, we've never met.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we've never been in the same
Laycon was just here. Literally 20 minutes ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Madu.
Wait. You've
You should have
never
come
met.
earlier.
No.
Never ever cross paths.
We've never crossed paths. Funny enough.
He was just here 20 minutes ago.
That's crazy.
Really? That's interesting.
Yes.
It's hard for me to fathom that they're both winners of BB Niger.
And they've never met.
They've never met. He might have tried
So
to process
why?
that.
Why is that? Why haven't you guys tried to reach out? But you talk online.
No, I've never even thought about it.
Oh wow, so am I the only one who's thinking about it now? Because you have similar history. Big Brother, everybody expects the lifestyle thing like you said. And then you're both pushing music and rapping. You should actually look into it.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
And so interestingly, this song that we played first off your EP featuring Ice Prince and Boyd, how did you guys connect and create that though?
It was just this is one of the easiest collaborations I've ever had. I made the beat with my producer at home. I did my verse. Then I just went to see Ice Prince and I was just playing him. I was working on the project then. I just played him this vibe like I'll not mind. It would be great to have him on this song. So he heard my verse and I did the chorus and a cappella for him. I was like late. He laced it. Went to his house. His apartment has a studio. So we just went into the studio and he voiced his part. And I told him I think I want to put Bodge on this or somebody else. And I was like,
Bodge has it fantastic.
Yeah, Bodge. I sent it to Bodge today. Tomorrow, you don't send me back the song.
So much vibes. And this song was actually released last year.
No, it was released in like 2019. December. So yeah, so it was a single that I was working towards this project, but I decided to hold on to that
and drop another project first, which I heard that project.
Yeah, no, that's not even the project you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just non-stop.
Before
No Boundaries.
Oh, are you serious?
Yes.
Man, I heard No Boundaries, and then I was like, hey, I gotta ask you when I see you that, why is it that you're not tapping into that hip hop part of you? See, of course, you're a rapper. A lot of people know that you started off as a rapper, and then I heard No Boundaries, and then it was impeccable. It was amazing. It was wavy as heck.
Thank you.
So I was like, hey, I'm gonna tell
the radio version. Wavy as heck.
You're actually looking surprisingly. I haven't heard
he told me about it.
Yes, I told because we had a conversation, and I said, see, if we made this, because we're having this conversation about how you came out of B1 Nigeria and then you made party tracks, and then I said, hey, I heard this one. So why are you not tapping into that hip hop side of you?
The truth is that no matter how resilient or how firm you are with your decision, how strict or stubborn or whatever you want to do, sometimes you just listen to people. So when I stepped out, maybe I was trying to meet the reach, and to meet the reach, you have to go commercial a bit. But I would say that's my bad, and I I take full responsibility to that because it's not really my thing, this commercial thing, the extreme commercial. Basically, I started rapping as a commercial rapper. I don't get time for too much hardcore, yeah?
I feel, yeah.
Yeah. But I went extreme, man. It's not like it was so bad, but...
It wasn't.
Yeah, but it's not my full ground. So on No Boundaries was a hip-hop project I said to drop in November after Non-Stop. Strictly for the fans, those that would listen. I didn't even go on radio. I didn't even send the tracks to radio. Just stream online and enjoy the vibe.
Hit music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.